circulate the juices. You know what? Woo! Right now. Woo! Woo!
Dr. Hughes invites followers. Oh, let's see if they increase now. Me too. Yeah, wow. Dr. Hughes.
Mock-ass mock.
He's a great podcaster.
Trick-ass mock.
Acknowledge me. We coming for you, nigga. Fat!
Yeah, Dr. Hughes, here we go. Keep plugging yourself, that's cool.
You! First up, a man whose looks will serve your inner needs and desires.
Dr. Hughes.
Wow. Dr. Huge, Saturday, 3 p.m. You know how we do it over here. Don't hit the subscribe button. Stop doing that out there, right? We don't want that. It's starting to work, that reverse psychology, guys. We got Jess at I'm Just Saying. Yeah, I get it now.
Got it.
Dyslexic. Something's going on, Danny. Maybe even worse. Who knows? But Danny Damage in the house.
Good evening.
That's right. Over in the UK. Tell us all about that UK wrestling. Were you a big Zack Sabre Jr. fan? I might have asked you that like a year ago. Uh-oh. He's gone already, Jess. Oh, he's back.
Oh, sorry. I didn't say anything on my end. I've never gone out of my way to follow him or anything like that, but I can appreciate some of the athletic things you can do.
Mm-hmm. He's grown up over the years, this Zack Sabre Jr. When I first saw him, he was like a toothpick. You know who we're talking about, Jess, right?
Yeah.
He was really, really skinny, and they were like, he's the best wrestler in the world, Dr. Huge. And I was like, what? This little guy? But now he's, full-grown man, just like Dr. Huge now. Mm-hmm. Hoping everybody is doing well. Shout out to Paladin out there. The only mod ever, probably than there ever will be, I guess. I might have to pass it on if you pass away and grum yourself or something, with all those overtime hours. You're out there, you're an earner, bro. So shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's going to come through in the chat. Everybody that likes and retweets and shares us all over the interwebs. We're blowing up. The shorts are doing it, guys. Yep, it's happening now. Now we just need to get Jess at 500 viewers, right? Little Nikki Bella action or something, VKM style. You know what I'm saying, Danny Damage, right? You know what I'm saying. And then I mean, the world will be our oyster. We're just going to own everything. Yep. Think about it, Jess, right? 500. I got to show my bald head. That was the deal I made with Coach. Anyway. So I got a ton of wrestling stuff to talk about. The past week, it's been very entertaining. We've been doing it. Gunther last night, SmackDown. We're geniuses over here. We talked about this stuff weeks ago. We knew this was going to happen. Many of you did too. I'm sure you're all experts too. But I mean, between the news, the past 3 or 4 days where everybody's like, it could be Chris Jericho. That's the masked man. It could be this and that. What are you all watching the show? I guess so. So I don't know. Anything stick out to you guys in particular? Probably the Gunther stuff, right? Yeah. Because I know it's always Tama Tonga with you, Jess. But
nothing at all. But it's very good to see you guys.
Yep, I like to catch Danny up. He gave up after Mania, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, the latest one. That one, oh man, that was the shits.
It's the shits.
Yeah, I've been down on the E since then too. I was giving them a little time with, them being new on Netflix and that the beginning of the year. But I'll tell you that some good beginning of the year stories is this AMC deal with TNA. So the wrestling that I'll be missing over in WWE, because they're getting real greedy over there, I'm going to be now watching for free where The Walking Dead used to be. Greatest show ever, right? Up until a certain season, but
never watched it.
You never watched The Walking Dead? Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry. We can't have her on if she never seen The Walking Dead, right? Danny, are you even with me? Danny, get out of here. He's not even agreeing with me either. So no guest today, I guess.
I'm here.
All right, I'll allow you back, even though Danny probably doesn't even like it, right? He's one of those.
I was going to say I've seen it, but I don't like it.
Unbelievable. So, all right, let's talk about Gunther. I mean, LA Knight over here, baby. I got multiple shirts. I got the pajamas. I have, the underwears and all that from LA Knight. And he tapped out to Gunther last night in the last time is now John Cena tournament. He was this close to facing John Cena, but nope. And there was a moment last night during Gunther's promo backstage before the match where he was like, John Cena, I'm going to do this and that. Watch very closely what I do to LA Knight, which is tap him out, which I think was a good thing because it leads us into an actual storyline where it's, John Cena doesn't give up, right? That's his whole catch line. So it's all about that now. It made sense. I don't mind how they got there. It's just the fact we all knew that they were getting there with this, and this was the plan. What did you think, Jess?
It was a good match, and I was really thrilled to see LA Knight tap out because you know who didn't tap out, and you know who had to cheat in order to beat Solo. So just want to point that out. But yeah, no, it was a good match. And I did like the angle they're going at with like, oh, I'm going to make him give up. Okay. I'll give them that, but I wish it just wasn't so predictable.
So that's what happened, Danny. Gunther is now going to take on John Cena. It revolves around tapping out and submissions and all this stuff. So does that intrigue you to watch this match?
I suppose so. The point I noticed though with that, I got a pencil for some reason, was however many of the last like big matches Gunther's had, fans have been like, did Gunther have to put over like Sami Zayn or the Uso? And it's just like, now he's just beat LA Knight, and a lot of people would probably be like, you know what, we would have preferred it if you'd have lost to that one.
Don't worry, he's overseas.
It's a shame.
No, he's back.
Go again. Oh,
it's fine.
They're both great. But sadly, one of them's got to lose, and LA Knight is sort of like due a good run. I could say I don't watch anything in between, but yeah.
Here's a few little factoids. This LA Knight thing, I was kind of shocked, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember this. LA Knight was getting the whole "We Want Knight" type deal in 2023, which is soon to be 3 years from now. He got it again this year, obviously, with Dr. Huge behind him and all the crazy people. And WWE's like, nope. And that's what I've been warning all my LA Knightites out there, that, you keep pushing for this and they're going to can him even faster, because look what happened to Karrion Kross and many others. But Kross is
I want to point out, Karrion Kross was given a contract. He just didn't like it. And sorry, I was also at SummerSlam. The crowd was dead. Nobody, if Sammy can't get you over, then I don't know, man. Seems like a nice guy, but crowd was just dead quiet during that whole match until they thought Sammy was going to turn, and then we were all, yelling. That was about it.
You know what? It's a different era. They're doing things very differently, 100%. These two guys in the Attitude Era, Kross and LA Knight, would be top guys in the company, hands down, because then they would have stories to build off of, real, and more a little edgier things going on. And but they're in the day and age of Cody Rhodes. I don't know if anybody's seen any of that last, Cody Rhodes. Whoo, he's a cornball. I don't know what else to call it, right? Sorry, Cody Rhodes.
Go fuck yourself.
No, you. Right now, I'm talking back to him. Don't beat me up, Cody. But he attacked Drew at the beginning, jumped in his car. Every time he attacks somebody, I just don't believe it. He's pulling his hair. It's like, what are you, a girl? You gonna pull his hair in his car? And then after that, he cuts, in my book, the greatest promo ever. Because thank you, Cody Rhodes. I got even more content coming this week to the Dr. Huge Show YouTube channel. It's gonna be the best. He kept saying cockroach. He kept saying all kinds of words, and I'm just thinking the huffing and the puffing. I'm like, this is a banger right here in the making. I was taking notes. So, I mean, just overall, wrestling's very it's good. I understand what they're doing. It's very businesslike. We all know what's going to happen generally, and that's it. We're the best show in the world. That's why everybody's watching. They want to know what's going to happen before it happens. Watch here. I don't need Unreal. I don't need Unreal 2. The shits.
It's the shits.
The worst. Yep. I tried watching it. Did I tell you guys that? So I put on episode 1, and I just kept fast forwarding. I kept fast forwarding. I'm like, yep, no, I know what you're going to do here. I know what's happening here. And I fast forwarded through the whole thing. It was a lot of like, I don't know, looked like a fucking hip hop video from like the early 2000s. Like it was very involved in zoom ins and, you know, side shots and these cinematic takes with Triple H and how it's so like dramatic. And it's like, you're doing a wrestling show, right? You go in there and you're going to pretend beat each other up and you're going to try to put together a story for these kids because you're not doing it for me or any adults. So I digress. I'm just hogging all the airtime, folks. I'm not even trying. I don't know. Danny, other than wrestling, I mean, I can go on for days with this, but do you have anything comic book wise, movie wise, entertainment wise that we need to get mad about or anything?
Just, I don't want to sound like a miserable prick, but all of it, just all of it, really. Comic books are just.
Oh, he was about to drop the biggest knowledge on everybody right there.
It was once sort of something people would defend.
That's all right. Go ahead. You can do it again. Take 2.
Just everything, because comic books have just sort of like, they've outstayed the welcome and sort of like they've lost quite a lot of goodwill with just how many fucking spin-offs and crossovers, and like it's too much now. It's unbearable. You can't. They're going to come for manga next. That's not what people want, but that's what they want because they're just going to do the same as they've done with.
Paladin says Cody's OnlyFans BTS for Unreal. Sorry, I mean, you know me in dead air. I don't do that. That's for dabblers.
Did I cut again? Sorry.
Yeah. I wish if only people could know on their end too, where the feed would like stop or something. But no, that's not how the internet works because it's 2025. Why should it, right?
Previously, I've had a little message pop up and say, "Oops, you've been disconnected."
Yeah,
but nothing this time.
All right, go. You can continue to complain. I love it. I like hearing complaining, especially in the English accent. I think everybody enjoys this. No, you done?
Well, actually, okay then. I won't complain. I'll say something positive. I was saying to someone that owns a hobby shop, who sells Gunpla. He's looking forward to Sydney Sweeney's breast. I mean, fantastic acting talent, making some money for him because of all the live-action Gundam eyes that will be sent his way to buy Gunpla. So that's something positive, I suppose. The film will be the series. Is it a film or a series?
Well, he's thinking about it. You thought about that for a long ass time.
I think it's a film. But either way, it's just going to be like the buffet table of creative impotence, where they just take the tiniest little bit from here, tiniest little bit from there, and then just throw whatever the fuck else they want in it, as long as it's slightly recognizable.
Yeah.
They do it with everything. So yeah.
Coach says Netflix buying Warner Brothers. I guess AEW will have to find a new channel. Yep, that's the speculation right now. Jess, you know all about the business. You're the businesswoman here. I know nothing about business, so can you learn something about anything that might happen?
So my understanding is they're not taking the TV stations, so like AEW is fine there, but potentially the Max, like, you know, simulcast might go away. But that's the only thing I've seen so far. It's still pretty new, so there hasn't been a lot of information. And the only other thing unrelated is that I guess now Netflix will own Mortal Kombat. So
Yeah.
curious if the games will get better.
And DC Comics, right?
Yeah.
Warner Brothers owns DC, I think so.
Yeah.
Get ready for gay, lesbian, black Batman, everybody.
And it would have gone the other way completely if the Saudis had got it. That's what I was kind of hoping for. I was just, because of the comic mess at the minute, I'm just like, well, if the Saudis get it, they'll just be like, yeah, this character's all rainbowy now. We don't want that one. Off the roof. And the next time they just do that with a load of like the modern reinventions that people aren't really getting into, but they just keep pushing.
But Netflix, he was about to say.
Netflix have got it, so yeah, it's just they're gonna fucking leak.
Mm-hmm. See, I know how to fix this now. I just gotta keep up, finish where you left off. You hear me, and then you go, "That's
Thank
where
you.
it was." Man, we're so good. We're so professional at this.
Thank you.
Yep. Heal easy. That Netflix Warner Brothers deal is insane. It is. They seem to be bidding like crazy. Everybody was very scared that Paramount was going to get on there. Listen, everything's fake. So even with, especially with stuff like this, like, of course, there's going to be like this huge push, and everybody's buying bots and trying to sway public opinion and things these days. There are a lot of stories about this later that I can bring up, but I got all this stupid wrestling stuff to talk about if you want to hear it. I know many of you do, so that's why I'm going to do it. So getting back into, first of all, before we do, Jess, do you have any other interests other than professional wrestling at the moment? Do you have anything going on in Jess land? Like, Danny's got the comics and I got all my toys.
Hockey and fitness. That's it. I'm very boring.
Yep. Well, it's good hobbies, right? Cheers to that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, was that ice hockey or grass hockey? Yeah, ice hockey.
Ice hockey. Yep.
The Rangers, right?
Yeah, which at least they won the other night, but like they have not been playing great. So I'm like half paying attention this season. In my mind, it was like, okay, I've been like really, watching them. So if I stop, they'll win. That has not happened. So.
Yep. I've tried that trick before. It never works. No. Yep. You just got to pray harder and things will go their way. I mean, that's what, look at me. I pray every day for the Patriots to do something. And then they did it for like 30 something years. And it's happening again because I never stopped. Right. It's how you have faith in your team, folks. Yep. I love the laundry. The players that come second, laundry first. Okay. That's right. Go Flyers.
Ooh.
Ooh. Go Philadelphia, anything.
I almost got into a fight at a Flyers game.
Of course.
It wasn't even me. It was the girls behind me. It was a Flyers Rangers game, and they started talking shit. So I like turned around and I was like, "You got a fucking problem?" And it just started to escalate from there because I was pretty drunk. So, but everyone was on my side, including other Flyers fans. So I was not in the wrong.
Being around Boston, of course, hockey's huge around here too. All the pro sports are, but I'll tell you, those are some of the best games to go to. The playoffs are legit. Not even being a hockey fan, they got the best playoffs pretty much, other than football. I mean, I just love football, but this football, man, they've turned it into something else. But we still got. They fist fight still, right, in hockey?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Not as much, but it's
right. At least they're keeping it, going a little bit. Need some. Just people punching each other in the professional athletes punching each other in the face. It's
my
great.
Favorite thing.
That's why these NBA players, they always pretend like they're gonna punch each other in the face, and then they never do. Not like my guys back in the day. And then they're like, "Well, how come they don't shoot so many threes?" It's like because you get punched in the face. That's why.
Do they mix the fans in the audience, or do you have an away side and a home side? Where the fans?
Oh no, you're all mixed. Yeah, you're everywhere.
Yep. I mean,
is that the same for all sports over there? Sorry.
They can have like home and away sides. Like if a team travels, would their fans travel with the team or whatever? they'll like go and they'll all be in like one section or whatever and dotted around. But yeah, I mean, college I think, is like that, right? College basketball, I believe. I mean, I know high school they do a lot of that stuff. Do they do that over there?
For rugby, yes, which was a surprise to me as a child because I went to football matches, soccer matches like first, and that's separated because that would just be fucking stupid and people would fight. So they know better. So for
years,
I've been to just soccer matches. I've just been to soccer matches and I was used to the crowds being separated. But then the first time I went to a rugby match and realised it was an international game as well. It was like England-Germany. And there was like a German group behind us. And I was like, Dad, I think we're in the wrong side. And he's like, oh, no, we just all sit together in rugby and nobody fights. And I was like, really? And they have drinks? And it's like, yep. And it's like, fair enough.
Like, didn't you guys bomb us like 40 years ago? Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's why their sports are a lot different than ours. They got all these country things and different leagues, and then they'll play each other, and it's like they're all been fighting for, since the dawn of man. So,
and the English do have a lot of songs, especially for the Germans. Like when you see wrestling and you see the live crowds, and the English are always, the British are cheering and they have like little songs and stuff. Yeah, we have just as many, if not more, for the Germans for each sport we used to play them at.
You Germans, right? Are you German, Jess?
I'm a tiny bit, but not much.
Are you Germans? Yep. How dare you do things, right? That's right. I know history. I know all about it. Yep. I blame Jess. That's what I do.
Mostly Italian.
Oh, even worse, right? Yep. Don't you know history? Come on. Anyway, so LA Knight, rest in peace, bro. We'll catch you. Right. Rest in. We'll catch you later. You're basically mid card now, and why not? Honestly, I think Dragunov last night. He's got the best division in all of wrestling right now. You got him, you got Tama Tonga, of course, right, Jess? Right? Don't freak out. Tama Tonga, and then Ciampa, looks like a man, acts like a man. I like that stuff. And then who's another guy that's in that mix?
Carmelo,
Sami Zayn, even
Axiom.
Hottest division in all of sports. Paladin. Oh, go ahead.
They were using Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. No, Ciampa's cool, but it's just been underused when I was last watching. So,
cool. I like Ciampa, and I like Johnny Gargano in a certain role, but I'm not like he's a 205 Live guy. If you know what I mean. If you guys have been watching since then, he's very, very tiny. He's Zack Sabre Jr. back when he was a baby. He's Adam Cole when he was yellow and all this stuff. So, that's why I don't want him to lose his job. I don't, none of that stuff. I think he can be funny as a heel. I have him team up with a group. He should be in the Judgment Day. That would work for him, I think. Give him a little vest. I'll pull one off my G.I. Joe figures, right? I'll send one to him. I got your back.
It's like Matt Jackson. They've got slappable faces, really fucking slappable faces, and just use him well with that.
Yep. And Heel Easy says Red Wings went from promising to mediocre. Go Avs, I suppose. Seth Rollins laugh. I suppose. Anybody remember Ray Bork? Remember him? Yep. Never win with the Bruins. Then he went to the Avalanche and he won there. Look at this brain. I told you I know a little about everything, but I can't skate a lick. I could never get on the ice. I would just be like standing there. Somebody would have to come up and like move me. Like one of those, like a little kid. Yeah. So anyway, back into how about this story? Freddie Prinze Jr. Remember him, guys? He was in those teen movies. So handsome.
Mr. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
He's here. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. He married Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
The or as my uncle calls it, the Jew broad that slays Draculas. That's what he said. True story, right? So he says he knows a guy over at ESPN, bigwig, Freddie Prinze Jr. He must know him. He's been involved with WWE as well. And the word is ESPN is not happy. So it's coming out again that ESPN not happy with TKO.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe
that guy's been saying bullshit for years to stay relevant. Like, I'm sorry. He was telling some kind of like story about, I forgot what it was. It wasn't that long ago. But like he was basically like saying something like as if he was still in the writer's room. And it's like, you're not. So you don't know. Like, why would they be unhappy? What metric are you using? Because some guy who's an AEW fan writes his reviews, which he's been doing for over a year, and very clearly has a bias. Like, they don't give a shit what that guy is saying, like they're completely different levels going on here. So I don't know. I feel like everyone's just trying to convince everybody else that WWE is bad because they're unhappy with like, creative and booking, which is fine. But then it's like they just take it to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix isn't happy. ESPN isn't happy.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
It is a great headline, though. I love to see it. And then I read it and I shut my brain off and I go, I am going to believe this. I want to. And that's how everybody, and most people, I think, read the news.
I'm skeptical as fuck. So.
Yep. Danny, what do you think about this news? I mean, could it be that
everyone involved's making money, aren't they? So why would they be upset with them? Like
not Ridge Holland?
Like Jess just said,
he said,
creatively, yeah, there's definitely an argument.
Yeah. I think I don't think they're worried about the creative stuff. I don't think they're worried about
no.
They're just worried about the bottom line. They paid a lot for TKO. I think it's absolutely possible. Are they like mad and want to cut off the deal? It's already done. Their contract's probably been signed, all this stuff. They're doing it right now. So if they're not happy about it, I think it absolutely could be something where the executives there were like, come on, like we really thought it was going to be more than this. But if you were good executives, how could you think that? Just because WWE's hot for a minute doesn't mean they're going to be hot next year or the year after. That's how wrestling works. John Cena was just on Rogan the other day talking about how they barely sold like 1,500 tickets somewhere. And it was like, this is back in the day. Mm-hmm. But those old days can come back very, very quickly. These fans are fickle. They can go on, move on to, there's so much entertainment now. Just because you held them with I'm telling you, that Cody Rhodes, The Rock angle, Mama Rain stuff, pinnacle, I think, of all time. It matched up with WrestleMania 1, I think, that moment right there to set them on another trajectory where they can like stay on top and actually make good money for a long period of time. But look at how the market is. Look at how everything is right now. It's going to dip. And people aren't going to be happy. And then they're going to start pointing fingers, Aaron Rodgers style, at everybody as soon as they start losing a few games. So I don't know. I don't think it's completely horseshit and just marks, being like, well, AEW is better and blah, blah, they waste more money and look at them. And, they're actually... they must be pissed. They or not pissed, but
it hasn't even been a quarter. Like says, I don't know.
WrestlePalooza, Jess.
Okay, it was their it was a. First of all, it's a B show. I don't know why everyone was acting like it was going to be like a fucking WrestleMania. And you have to talk it up. So I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Triple H said that's his fucking job." Of course, he's gonna say SmackDown's gonna be fantastic. And what do you want him to say? Like, we've got an okay show. Then you're not gonna fucking turn it on. So yes, he's a promoter. He's going to say, just like Tony Khan says, everything's like amazing or awesome, or whatever fucking word, great, right? Like everything's great. This was great. That's just what he does. So yes, it was their first show. It was like meh, but they're not ESPN doesn't care about the quality of the show. They care about the viewerships. They care about subscriptions, right? Like that's what they're focused on. So I don't know why people are like taking like, oh, well, creative. Well, they don't give a shit unless it's impacting then their ability to get subscribers and like, you know, all of that. But you're as a business, if you go into like a partnership with someone, you're not going to judge it in less than a quarter. Like that's just not how that shit works. Sorry.
What would you give them till WrestleMania?
Yeah, I would say like,
Like if WrestleMania say is a dud, then
because that'll be like almost 6 months into their deal. So yeah,
right, which
like,
it won't be. Like I just it's
mad.
too early for the collapse that everybody's waiting for to happen. It's just I think a lot of us have just seen it. You know, I saw the Attitude Era be sell out all the top floors and you know every seat in the house, and then watch it go into the mid 2000s and literally nobody there. And anytime I wanted a ticket wherever I wanted, I could get it. So, I mean, you know, live it up now, guys, but I wouldn't push the audience too hard. All the pores out here, right? I wouldn't push them too hard away. Hold on. Braun Breaker's going crazy. Just talk with each other for a moment. Thank you.
Just leaving us. They're like the worst people for dead air.
Yeah, complained about that earlier, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just wrestling tidbit while we're looking at a lovely empty arena and talking about this. I asked Grok what the cheapest tickets for SummerSlam 92 were because my dad forgot how much he paid for them because we had like one seat behind us and then the back wall, so everybody was tiny. But it was £17.50, which was about $35 back then. And that's for like the cheapest seats in the house. And that is... I don't think WWE are going to get to the point of having like crowds like AEW have had. I think they will get smart once they see people refusing to pay the prices, but they will just put the prices up whilst people are happy to pay for it because it's fashionable.
Yeah, they'll adjust. And that's what, like, it's a business. They know what they're doing. ESPN wouldn't go into like a 5-year deal or whatever it was if they had concerns, right? Obviously, they've done like trends and, they look into stuff like that before they go into a deal. So I'm sure that they're well prepared. That's why, like, when people just jump the gun, like, oh, they're so unhappy. It's like, I don't know. Like, I've seen how these things play out, right? Like, I've seen acquisitions and all of that other stuff. Like, it's not... They don't expect some like insane turnaround or like an immediate. Oh, he's dead. he's gone.
You're all by yourself. Oh no. Yep. I get the dog in here now. Hey, get out of there. Come on. All right, he's being good. The little baby. Somebody showed up and he just went berserk. Oh, here comes Danny again. Here, talk to him. I'm gonna let the dog back out.
Was that just me?
Yeah.
It actually kicked me out that time.
Yeah. He just disappeared.
Oh, he's gone again. Fair enough. Deja vu.
Yeah. Just like, all right, he came back. So I'm like, all right, we're good. And then he's like, oh, Danny's back. Oh.
Okay, but yeah, so as we were saying, I agree. I think they will just sort of like see that they'll get a few blocks like this behind us where it's empty and they're like, oh shit, we're be taking the piss asking for like 400. That's how they learn. Once upon a time, it was Vince that was just like expecting to see profit going up constantly and never like straightening off or dipping at all. But now you've just got like a boardroom full of people and even multiple boardrooms of people all expecting that same constant increase. And it's unsustainable. It won't happen like that. They do have to slow down at times, but they're just greedy and they'll ask for daft prices while they can.
Sorry about that.
Unacceptable.
I can't. So unprofessional. You should see me. I slipped all the way out the door and everything. Just like Brock Lesnar and Titus O'Neil. I went backwards and I fell forwards afterwards. It's like because I got baby oil all over my floors. Yep, from last night. Paladin, we're professionals around here. Exactly. Professionally shut that dog up. Right? Gave him a couple of these. Said, you stop your barking. Michael Vick style.
Oh my God.
So, rest in peace, LA Knight. I think we did that already. We'll see you later. Don't look at us like that. Don't look at Jess like that specifically. He's looking right at you, Jess. He's like, what?
Fuck him up.
And how about this guy? Andrew Schulz is going to be around more, folks.
No.
There he is. Big dastardly. That's what comes to mind whenever I see him. I'm like, he looks like a supervillain from a cartoon, and he's the shits. I don't know.
It's the shits.
He's terrible. Who said you could be a comedian? I didn't. I didn't vote on that. And next thing,
It's not funny.
Oh, not fun, not funny. He is in all of our wrestling. He's in all my sport. He was at the Tom Brady roast with another guy that is obnoxious. Tony Hinchcliffe. Obnoxious, right? Annoying voice. The whole demeanor. He's got that good little show there, the Kill Tony, going for him. But he's like another guy. Who made you top wrestling expert around here? Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan doesn't know nothing about pro wrestling. He has DDP on, The Undertaker on, Ric Flair, and he's like, so when did you get into this? And it's like, you shut the fuck up, Joe. Like, we know you're doing it just for clout. We actually do a show on it, and a lot of these people will ignore us. Not the legendary people. DDP's been on the show. All these indie douches. They can't message me back. Got it. Yup. So that's what we want these days. More Dick Dastardlies all in our entertainment. I don't know. I know I've been complaining about this for a decade now too, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse. I was talking I think the Paladin last night while I'm shooting everybody on Arc Raider. And I'm like, when you think about it, a lot of people, the teenagers specifically, they grew up on people playing video games and being boring as fuck. That's their entertainment. They think that's like high level stuff. So the Kai Cenats and the clip watchers, like the blonde guy, XQCs and the boogies and the this and the that, they're not really doing anything. They're just living and doing what most other people do, but because they were in that small time period where it was fresh and not a lot of people were doing it, they're all the kings of that now? Huh? So, fuck Andrew Schulz, fuck Brooke Crusher and all these they're all crying now because other people are coming for us and they're saying we're not fun. You never were. Your industry plants. I know what's going on. Illuminati, baby eating parties. I digress. Look who's here now. Hold on.
Other guy from the...
Go ahead.
Did the other guy from the Vaudevillains come back to...
I cut him off, and then I'm like, go ahead.
WWE.
He's cut off again. That's all right.
Did the other guy from the Vaudevillains come back to the WWE? His tag team partner?
Oh.
I always think Schultz looks like, not the Drama King, the other guy who didn't stick around for as long.
Not Charlemagne the God, right?
Ugh.
No.
I know, yeah.
Even in Slays.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Sleaze in the building.
in the fucking building.
Have you caught up with any of this wrestling stuff this week? You seen Gunther? We need your take on the Gunther night business.
I really thought they were going to swerve us, but they didn't. So it was what I expected.
Mm. What do you guys think about the John Cena deal, him never giving up? Now I'm kind of 50-50. At first, I'm 99-1 that he's going to get choked out or beat up by Gunther at the very end of the match. It will be a good match, but Gunther gets over. Now I'm like, well, does John Cena give up in his last match? Like, you're really going to do that? So
I don't think so.
If it makes kids cry, sure.
So evil.
Plenty of adults there fucking crying.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I expect that. That doesn't count.
A guy online told me to go fuck myself because I was goofing on The Undertaker retiring and leaving his clothes in the ring or whatever at the time. I don't even remember what I said. It wasn't even that offensive or anything, but people were so emotional about that moment they're like, this is my point in life. And then they're reading and they read Mean Goof on it. And they're like, fuck you. I'm like, is it really that serious, bro? And then, by the way, The Undertaker came back for like 3 more years. So,
yeah,
fools.
You need to get a life. Seriously. Go talk to people. Get the fuck out of the house. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Fact. The Rogan verse, you know, his comedian friends, it's the worst. I mean, it's pretty much an objective thing here. We can all see it, right? So, yeah, they're not funny again. They're not fun. They're annoying voices, stupid faces, dumb haircuts. They take off their shirts. And
you want me to take off my shirt? I'm sorry.
Don't do it. YouTube TOS. He didn't mean it.
It's like extra aggressive.
Oh, I meant it. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep. Don't mind me.
Oh, he's gonna be delirious today.
I'm fucking crazy right now.
Delirious the wrestler, right?
I'll take the shirt off. I don't care.
That's right. Come on, ladies. That's why we're subscribing. We're hitting the like button right now.
We're gonna hit 500 now.
Every time you hit the like button, Sleaze takes off another article of clothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Play that game. Hot tub streams coming soon.
Oh yeah. You want to get canceled real quick? Let me take my shirt off.
Hey, I got to get you guys' take on this mask here.
Oh God.
You like that? She's the Terrifier, everybody. Yep.
Motherfucker, you ain't coming in you coming in the name of Satan.
Mm-hmm. Coming in the name of Satan right there. She's so scary. This Rhea Ripley. Yep.
She's gonna apparently be in the new Terrifier too. I've never seen one of these fucking movies, by the way.
I remember when they were pushing it on Netflix at the beginning, and they kept putting it at the top of the list. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch some of it. And it was exactly what I thought it would be. It was a guy who looked like this, goofy smile, you know, looking creepy. You know, creepy to who? The kids, I get it, but a skinny guy looking creepy, it doesn't freak me out in the least. It's just goofy. And then I watched it. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need to see any more of this.
Right.
You know, it's kind of over the top goriness. I've never been into the gore. Like Blair Witch, believe it or not, scared me more than any hacker slasher film that I've ever seen. Just the last scene. And at the time, believing, you know, maybe when you're, you know, a teenager, man, could it be a VHS tape? And then you released it, right? And the end of the movie when he's standing in the corner, that is scarier than all this horse shit where they're each other and they're hacking their arms off and the guts come. It's too much. And I think these people need to possibly, you know, the ones that are like obsessed over it might want to see a therapist.
What's on the tip of her nose? What is that?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out too.
Maybe it squirts something. I don't know.
It's a booger, something. Gross.
What the hell is that? Yeah. Now that you oh, look at this.
No.
He did it to Mello too. This is Dragunov laying on top of Mello, pinning him. Right. With his arms behind his head. Very sexual.
Mm-hmm. It's so disturbing.
Belly to belly.
Yeah. Warn him again. Better not be doing that to Tama
Penis in the belly button.
Then we got LL Cool J over here. Who remembers this from back in the day?
What?
He kept doing this in a Raw. Look, Booker T's trying to talk to him, and then he's doing it ringside. And then there's a close up.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know, but Jade Cargill does it now too.
It's Illuminati.
She does it when she's pinning somebody and licks her whole arm.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. So cut that out. And anything else down here? That might be it for this. Oh, yeah. Bronson Reed. He's telling everybody, he's like, all you skinny Japanese girls, if you like that.
That lass actually said, hey, this is me taking this picture. And she actually goes to quite a lot. If you
Look it again.
Click on
You got the
if you
evidence.
click on the actual post, it might be the first.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yep. There's Oscar spitting in people's faces. Vince McMahon. Oh, that's a story right here. Look at this. I can't believe Nick Khan won't say Vince McMahon's name, but refers to him as the founder of the company. That's what you call him now? So disrespectful. Vince McMahon made all of this, really. Sure, his father helped, and then gave him the business and stuff. But then he took it to the pay-per-view levels, the Hulk Hogan brothers over, all that stuff. And now they're talking like they're not going to say his name. They're not going to have him at John Cena's last match. I mean, I find it highly suspicious that Stephanie McMahon keeps pointing out, I'm going to be there and I'm going to host it. And she's going to be the McMahon that's at the John Cena ceremony here, not Vince.
Thank God.
I mean, are they just trying to save everybody from getting pooped and peed on or something?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better.
I
for
don't
the
know. Here's an
company's
angle
image.
for you. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how they see it. It's like it's a softer image. It's not Vince going, God damn it, all the time. It's hi, I'm Stephanie, I'm a mum, and everyone in the boardroom loves that shit, and they think it's gonna be best for business.
Unless she comes out with crimped hair, I'm not having it. All right.
Right. Agreed. Crimped hair is peak Steffo Mac.
Yeah, so
Yes.
little black choker.
Oh God.
Yep.
They just had a video.
Are you thinking of the promo that Jericho pointed out? She's had her tits done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought that was the outfit you were thinking of then.
Yes. Oh my God. As a young sleaze, couldn't contain myself.
Yep. That image is burnt into our brain.
Oh,
Or the bending over video.
they had a video the other night. I totally don't remember this, of her and Sable fighting in a parking lot with like mini skirts on.
Oh yeah.
Lost my shit.
That's right. We love Stephanie McMahon. You're welcome on the show anytime. I would love to come on your show. I think I would be perfect for your show, actually. We'll jazz that shit right up. Mm-hmm.
Just gonna self-serve you and yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take your wife, Triple H. I'm coming. We do what we do.
Yeah, we do what we do.
Oh, check this out. I got some other lines. We got. Oh, I got to get the voice down again.
I think this is a voice you could actually do. Holy shit!
I finally an impression. I can do.
Finally.
That's what we. That's what we do. That's what we do. We do what we do. Hacemos lo que hacemos. I don't sound like Triple H when I do it in Spanish.
No.
No.
Do the do.
Do the do.
Drink Mountain Dew and do the do. That's what we do. This is when we do it. When we do it. Where are we going to do it? Wherever we do it. That's what we do.
How do we do it? We do it.
It's just ridiculous. Triple H. I mean, these press conferences, I love them actually. Sometimes I totally forget it's on. I watch a pay-per-view and I'm like, all right, I'm off to something else. But when I do remember, there can be some great moments. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, when they were trying. Amazing. There's some other ones. I mean, the phony, when they ham it up, I don't mind that either. I think they should all be going into these press conferences as their character. And it's weird because some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them do it halfway. And it's like, hey, it's not cute. It's a bunch of larks like me in the crowd. Like, just be the character.
Yeah, I don't like when Becky Lynch brings her daughter out. You know what I mean? I want to see Becky Lynch as Becky Lynch. I don't want the cutesy shit. And yeah,
they were over Diarrhea Ripley. He says it's what we do. Hot dog bumper sticker. That's great.
Yeah.
Yep. It's great.
Dr. Huge.
The
doing
Dr.
what he
Huge
does.
Enterprise. Yep. The doing of the do's. We'll make our own drink. The doing of the do. I got to sign Triple H. We'll make a wrinkly can at the top. It'll be all wrinkles at the top.
Big scars on the front.
And the rest of it's just smooth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Needs to iron his head.
That's right. You got to iron that head, Triple H. Do what the sleaze prescribes.
Do what you do. Do it.
Yeah, so if Danny doesn't know, he says that at every single press conference a few times at least. So
yeah. It's what we do.
Maybe he's just taking the piss out of Meltzer with his,
I'm tired talking about wrestling, but I got more. I mean, does anybody really want to see Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes?
No.
Unless Roman's winning, sure.
I think that's the plan. From the looks of it, the rumors that Roman Reigns doesn't really want to deal with Hollywood so much. I think he got a taste of it, with the Street Fighter movie or whatever, and prosthetics and things and times and waiting around and not doing anything. He's like, you know what? I would actually rather be a top guy in my fancy bus and be treated like a king everywhere I go. So I think that he might actually not just be part-time, not necessarily part-time, but he could get the strap back. And Cody, I mean, this reign, it ended for a moment to give it to Cena to do that abomination that they created from WrestleMania. And he got it back, and it's almost like he never really lost it. So it's time. Cody Rhodes is cringe. It's been for a while. I think people are starting to catch up now and going, you know what, this Cody Rhodes, he's not really all that entertaining. Again, I'm bringing up the U.S. title division more than I am whoever's messing with Cody Rhodes. So Roman Reigns, get out of here. I don't even want you to take it off of Cody. Just it needs to be somebody, and it needs to be soon, preferably before WrestleMania, so there can be another chase going on with a babyface somewhere. Thank you. I rest my case. Mm-hmm.
He's better off chasing than he is having a title. That's I think it's always going to be like that. As soon as he gets a title, it's just yeah.
That's right. We're blowing up on kick. Oh, he fooled me again. Fooled me again. Affordable. As soon as I see prices,
fucking artists, man, they are like over Discord all the time. They will like DM Ian like, "Oh, that's a great like avatar you got. Can I interest you?" And he's just like, "No." And they're like, "Okay, but let me show you stuff anyway." It's like, no one wants your fucking art. Get a different career. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Get a real job. Fucking
loser. It is over, man. Turn your art into something else. Listen, this is art. We're doing art right now. Okay. There's a lot of moving pieces and things happening right now. And drawing a picture, bro, and then paying somebody for it in this day and age, good luck with that.
Like you gotta be able to draw like furry stuff. Like, and then you'll make millions of dollars because those people are somehow loaded. And they will pay for everything that's like degenerate. So like, go take your talents over there.
Yeah. Yep. We know why that is, right, Sleaze? Mm-hmm. They're loaded, of course. They're eating babies, of course.
Delicious.
And then they make furry art, and they did it probably off of that alone, just one sketchbook. So
they probably use the blood of the babies to make the art.
I don't think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny at all.
He does. Yep, I don't find it funny at all. It should be somebody should look into that.
Somebody should save these children.
I don't know.
Future.
Yeah, we don't want to go out on a limb or anything, but we should probably investigate some people that have weird art.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You see the art in Epstein's house? Weird.
What?
Yeah.
There was some good ones. I think I seen a guy in a dress, and
it was Bill Clinton.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not funny art. Not that art. This is the funny arts. Yep. Just trying to point things out and laugh about it, because that's what else are we going to do, right? What are they going to investigate themselves? All that money? I don't know, but
That's
just
what
saying,
we do
somebody
over
should
here,
look into
to
that.
be fair. We do that over here. Our government investigate themselves and they do their own homework, and there you go. So
They say we got them. Like the other day on the news, and this is me saying it, not anybody else on the show. They just, certain agencies in this country pick up an autistic black kid and go, "We got him. He's the one blowing everything up. Sprinkle some crack on him. We got him." Yep. So, you're gonna go just grab a guy from his mom's basement that's not all with it. Again, I've heard of history. And I've heard a few things, and certain other countries like that Jess has come from tried to pull some things like this too, where they're saying, oh, who did this massive bombing of all these people? And they're like, oh, it was this retarded guy over here. Like, here you go. And they're like, got him. Yep.
Who's getting the medal?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the key to the city.
Man. Yeah. The most googliest eyed man I've ever seen that runs our stuff over here. I could keep going on with this, but I'll maybe at the end of the show, and you guys can just leave, and I'll just rant about TP USA, their fight with Candace Owens. She's got the biggest podcast in the world. I mean, it's pretty relevant, I guess. Fuck it, I'm going to say it right now before I start talking about more scripted fights. This Candace Owens is going in on TPS USA, Toilet Paper USA, right? Great name. Like, why would you shorten it up like that? Anyway, Charlie Kirk, who we talked about a few months back, and him getting shot in the neck in Utah and all this stuff. And she's not buying it. I never bought it either. I don't think how you can be in your right mind with all the evidence that is shown to you and go, oh, clearly it's everything that the authorities say that this is. It's not the opposite, right?
Isn't it always? You got to listen to your authorities.
Right.
It's the truth.
They're here to help.
They're fighting with her. They did this thing, huh?
They're here to help.
Just ignore them. What'd you say?
They are here to help the authorities.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were disrespecting the sleaze over here.
No, I was agreeing.
No.
I was pushing his point.
All
right. We're like this, me and Danny over here.
Yeah. See, we all get it. I don't know if Jess gets it yet, but I know we got it.
She gets it.
All right. We don't want to say that. She just, you know what, Jess? You're better. You're safer if you just don't get it. Okay. So
just do this for a minute. Just
earmuffs, right? Yeah. I mean, they're really. I'll just end the story. They're very transparent. There's a lot of people going at Candace Owens right now, and just go look at their profiles and look at who's saying this stuff. It's just, come on, guys. Come on. Like, let's get to the bottom of this. Some more people need to be investigated, right? There's a lot of shady businesses going on over there. And not like I believe Candace Owens and everything. But she just realized things like 5 years ago and shit. It's like, no kidding, right? But she's right about this. So that's what I go with. And again, they're not saying liar. They're saying conspiracy theorist and all these other name calling. And when people do that, the antennas go up again. And I'm like, oh, well, you're not calling her a liar. Just call her a liar. But you can't. So again, rest my case. Sprinkle some crack on TP USA.
Always do the crack just to make sure.
Yep. So when the authorities arrive, they go, oh, clearly drugs.
Yes.
Quiet, Braun Breaker. Barking. Just won't stop barking.
Jeez.
Anyway, so
not even Monday. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna Braun Breaker dinner later tonight if this dog keeps it up.
Make some art out of his blood.
How about this is very sad news. I mean, I heard Damian Priest, how the mighty have fallen, Damian Priest. Woof. You are on main event fighting Kip Wilson. So he's still with the company. It's just he keeps dropping down the card. Like they didn't even let him get into. Well, did they? No, he didn't get back into the IC or US title division. They just dropped him all the way to main event, and
also to boost him back up. Now the Terror Twins are back.
Oh no, they're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Yeah. The Terror Twins.
So fucking cringe, the Terror Twins. And you know what they're probably getting back for is Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. They're going to be one of those. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yep. Got it.
Sure.
Cool.
Let's just keep recycling this horse shit. Fuck.
They missed their boat. They had John Cena and Nikki Bella there. They could have at least tagged them up once together.
Come on.
Yeah. That would have been hilarious.
Imagine the pop for that, to be honest. Like, no joking around. It would have been gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, totally missed the fucking boat.
WWE, you're so stupid. Such stupid.
But you know what they gave us instead? The Terror Twins.
Oh, right. Yup. I love them. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what else to say without it's saying all kinds of slurs.
Oh my God.
So I'm not going to say anything. That's what you do, kids. When you're about to say bad things, just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my mom said. What? Didn't work.
Anyway. Speaking of parents, Cena Sr. has been out here. You know, he talks mad shit. So
Jesus.
He was on a show. I actually could get him on the show. I have a connection to John Cena because, you know, I'm in the area. I know people, and they actually know him. So I'm going to work on that now that I'm thinking about it. He doesn't want Gunther to beat his son. And you have no say in this, sir. You know, you all know you want him to go out on top because he's a Cena, and you would blow a load in your pants over it probably.
Ooh.
Yep.
Weird.
A few of them. I think it sounds like this when he does it. And then like Rikishi with Jey Uso, they want him. They got to beat everybody. This comes off. He's just very much a dad to me, where he's putting his kid over because he's in the news every month or so, and always putting the son over. He does no wrong, right? Except eat babies, I guess. Maybe he knows more about that than I do. So. Okay.
I don't know the exact quote, but Cena came back and said something about his dad saying something where he was like, yeah, why did you say that shit? It was to the effect of that. I read that earlier. So, yeah, that was funny.
And Cena said his original plan was to have 220 dates and do a full year of
He would have
wrestling.
died.
Exactly. There's no
He
way.
said that like pretty much right after that, you know, is already struggling with the 36 or 35, whatever he had.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't. What the hell were you thinking, John, to even have that and rolling around in your mind like, oh, I can still go like this? No, you can't. You know, most people can't. That is even 220 days is like a grueling schedule. It's
no one does that anymore.
Well, you know, doctor, we used to go out and party all the time. I could sit there and stay up till 6 a.m. drinking beer and get up for work. I can't do that shit now.
Oh,
Fuck, I'm almost
good old
50.
days. That's right. Where is that?
50! 50 years old!
That's what his hair looks like after a little fat now.
Yeah.
Trying
That's
to
what I
get
look
up
like in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you get the 2-day hangovers?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
2-day, 3-day, week hangovers.
Yeah.
Weak.
No, a month hangover from one night.
2 or 3 heart attacks. Fucking crazy. I'm so old.
Did you guys hear that Cena's last match is actually going to be at the beginning of Saturday Night main event?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like it.
At his request.
But that doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's what he wants. It's his retirement. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I'm all for him putting over the other talent and all this stuff, but for you not to be the main event on your show, is kind of silly.
Maybe he doesn't want to get cut off like
Oh, that's true. You know what? That's what it is. Because there's no other reason like that you would do that entertainment wise. You want everybody to watch the rest of the show so they stay till the end. But he's like, oh, no. You can't Bill Goldberg me. I'm going to take the whole first hour. You know, that's probably what he's going to do. Because there'll be the match. Then there'll be the post match of him like most likely losing and being in the ring like, oh, man. You know, and then he's going to hang around with the crowd and talk to them a lot longer than Bill did. So, yep. Wow.
I think his retirement's a tad bit different than Bill fucking Goldberg.
What?
I said it. I'm sorry.
The spear and the jackhammer?
Oh, yeah. The hurting and the crippling.
Cena didn't have a record of 100 and something.
Okay.
I won again, Danny.
He couldn't throw a super kick either. Not like Goldberg could.
How could you in jorts?
That's true.
It's super kicking jorts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't end someone's career by kicking him in the head with jorts.
I'll tell you what. Last night, LA Knight, shout out to LA Knight again. You know, I've been downplaying his wrestling lately. It was a better match than usual, and he did 2 power moves that would have wiped out any 2K character and fucked him over for the rest of the match. What it did with him last night. And he did it. He picked up Gunther. Gunther's not a little guy, and he did like some big moves where, you know, if you fuck that stuff up, you're gonna like cripple the guy.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. Just all this John Cena talk, because I know John Cena does the powerlifting moves and all this too. So, yep.
You can tell because he's starting to walk like he's gonna fall over. Like his back is so fucked up.
That's right. Yeah, he's always like leaning forward. The Kurt Angle thing. Yep, a lot of them with that. Man. And then you got the Big Show. He's actually talking about coming back and wrestling. What? Last time I saw him, his legs were all crooked and off base.
Matt Hardy legs.
And it was like he was all over the place. I'm like, how are you even standing up? And now supposedly got readjusted his whole, because it was like a spine, leg, hip. Everything was disjointed. And he's going to throw himself around now more after it's probably, why not just hang it up?
Yeah.
Unless you're in there and you're just punching people in the face. That's like all you really need to do.
Well, he was saying too, in the last couple of years, he's had several surgeries. It's like, why make it so you're going to have more surgeries? Great.
Scary stuff. But hey, the wrestling game is hard for these old timers to quit. He was think about this, Sleaze. As a giant too, where your body's already wonky as fuck. In the 90s, he was wrestling.
Yeah.
And he wants to do it more now. Like it's almost like he has a death wish or something.
In the 90s, I played full contact hockey too, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm old.
Heel Easy living in one long South Park episode. That is the world right now. In Philly sports pride. If Sleaze is getting 2 days, Justin must be having a week long. Exactly. Yeah. Justin used to party. I think he's a family man now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He doesn't even hang out with us anymore.
He just wants to, he hangs out with babies and stuff. He's a family. Yep.
He sent me and the dog. I don't know if we said this, but he sent me and the doctor a video of him proposing to his girlfriend. That was nice. What? And then we made comments and he never responded. So
were they nice comments?
Yeah, they were.
No, Sleaze was like, "What are you doing?
You fucking idiot!
No,
learn from my mistakes."
Yeah, they started booing. Where's my booze?
And he's just standing there with the ring while everybody's doing
that. Here's a story for you. So I'm like 21. One of my good friends at the time, he calls me up and he's like, talking about this concert we're about to go to in a day or two. And he's like, I'm getting married, dude. And I was like, we just turned 21, right? So we were the kids. We were always wanting to get into the clubs and trying to get in places. We have to like sneak or do things. Now we're like, we can just go. Now we can just go anywhere we want. We get a license to, have 1 day hangovers maximum. And he was like, and I went, what are you doing? And I like had this whole like meltdown. Like, what are you doing? He had her on speaker. So she like, of course she liked me after a while, but like it made it hard, for a while there. It's like, how dare he tell you? And it's like, dude, just turned 21 and now we're gonna we were ready to like party, Andrew WK style. And he's like, no, I'm gonna get married now. I'm like, yeah, great timing. Fuck.
So I think I know who you're talking about. And I have a question. Is he still married?
Of course not. That's not how a lot of this works, okay? Yep. I try to tell people, listen, girlfriend as long as you can. That's how I do it. I think that's the correct way to do this.
I tried it once.
Yeah. You gotta try it once. At least once. I mean,
tried it once,
Yeah, I'm not against you trying it once. Trying it once at 21 before, like while you're partying with Dr. Huge.
No, I was 30.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a lot of stuff out of the way.
When did you get married, Danny?
Oh no,
Are you with us?
I avoided it. Yep. I avoided the ceremony and that lot. I'm just as good as married, so that's not not the same thing. It's a bit different over here because your 21 is our 18. So
yeah.
Wow, I gotta clap it up for that. That's hard to do. You're killing it right now, bro. Right, Paladin? I mean, that's good stuff right there.
But, there's other people, like Jess and Ian, they're happily married. It works for some.
Sure, it works like, 15% of the time and stuff. And yeah, they
probably lower. Probably lower.
Yeah. So again, clap it up for Jess too. She's doing it. And it's
doing
working
it.
For now.
He ain't going anywhere. I'm just gonna say something. I won't say it.
Hop away.
He's gonna come flying in the room.
Yeah.
He's out. So.
Coast is clear.
Yeah.
So Nikki Bella finds out he's the executive producer of the show.
He's out. Who's producing the show right now?
What?
What the fuck?
That's why we had Dr. Huge leave for like 5 minutes.
Right, I was looking for him.
He's like, where the fuck is he?
We're doing it. We're all killing it with the marriages and the non-marriages.
Yes.
I think yes. Yep. Different strokes for different folks. I think that's what they used to say. Right? Clap it up, Paladin. Thank you. Thank you.
Paladin, are you married?
Hmm? He's married to the game.
I was about to say that.
And by the game, I mean Triple H.
By the game, I mean OnlyFans.
That's right. Yeah, he sells pictures. He said that's what he says in the chat. So I believe him.
Me too, because I'm a subscriber.
Oh, that's right. How is it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep,
it's a work of art.
Right? Only $30 a month or something.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's way less than texting with Sasha Banks, which I do. $100. Yeah, it's a third of the price
for her totally real reactions and responses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It was a catastrophe over this week is that she lost one of her belts.
Finally, but it was the Ring of Honor one, wasn't it? So that
right.
You knew that.
It was a Ring of Honor interim belt. Just think about that. Interim belt. Yeah.
I don't understand how that's a thing. I get it doing this title gimmick for maximum 2 seasons. Right. So like say the spring and the summer. And so this has been going on now for over a year.
Yeah.
Where she's got dozens of belts. It doesn't matter anymore. They're like, oh, well, she's boosting up all the other. When you have more than a few, nobody gives a fuck about any of these belts.
You can't even name them. You had no idea what any of those promotions are. Like,
I had a list, and I keep forgetting to have it on the show, of all these belts, and there's like 2 that are actually not even important, but like in the public's eye, if you will. The other one's, like Jess had said a while back, like one is from a fucking town in Poland.
Yeah.
Like there's all the, like a Mexican belt, like all this other, like belts that mean shit.
Meaningless.
Who does
I'm
she
pretty
think
sure,
she
like,
is? Kurt
Tony-
Angle in TNA. See, it worked when it was Kurt Angle in TNA, and he had like all the
Right.
fucking company's belts because it's Kurt fucking Angle.
But
no
it was
Sasha
TNA
Banks.
too. You know what I
Well,
mean?
well,
It was horrible.
But this is Sasha Banks, and Kurt and Joe were battling like back then.
But when you have, like, you know, a fucking women's belt from Nicaragua or some place like that, or some place in fucking Southern Africa, like it, what?
I thought you were going to say Nickelodeon.
That would be better, actually.
Championship.
Yeah.
Like the little blimp on it. That'd be.
Yeah, I thought you said the N-word for a minute. I was like, what?
I thought I did too.
It's an N-word water in Spanish.
N-word water. I want it said out loud now.
That reminds me of Stuttering John back in the day on trying out for the Tonight Show to be the announcer. And he's like, Nicolas Cage. Could try to say Nicolas Cage and Pamela Anderson. And he got the job. So, good job.
Yeah. Right. Good job, Jay Leno.
N-wordless Cage.
Got it. With a hard R, not a hard R.
So, you know what else is happening? Netflix won the bidding war. Unreal 2 coming. I'm not watching that. And Darby Allin taken to the hospital.
Oh, big surprise.
After a match. Could be a work. Very believable. Either way, I think it's a good storyline if it can be even a little believable. But, you know, he's climbing mountains and he's wrestling people twice a day or whatever he's doing and getting thrown all over the place. So he ended up in the hospital. That was the word from Dynamite. And get well, Darby Allin.
Did he climb Everest in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, like the full thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
And
I
then
usually like bury you at this point.
he put an AEW flag up there.
Yeah.
Where no one's gonna see it, just like no one watches Dynamite. So
Right.
Then he jumped off it onto a burning table of wax.
Right.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
No, you should. You should.
If only. I didn't wish it upon him, but I just thought, what a stupid fucking idea when he announced he was going there. And it's just like, he's literally got a death wish.
Yeah.
Apparently there's like so many bodies for like the first mile that it's just, yeah, it's horrendous.
Yep, he's climbing past all the bodies. Danny wanted one of those videos where somebody's sliding off the side of the mountain going, please be Darby Allin, right? But you know he would survive. So
yeah.
It's what he does for a living. So the only way he would probably RIP Undertaker style is if a polar bear was like eating him when he landed afterwards. Mm-hmm.
I would have watched that before Dynamite.
Remember that movie Alive?
Yeah.
I don't think that was Everest, but I don't know what it was. I was a little kid then, but you remember that, Jess?
No.
Yep, it was a movie called Alive when a plane crashed in the snow and they all had to John Cena each other. Mm-hmm. True story too.
Yeah.
And then they came back and they talked about how they John Cena his friends and everything. Yeah.
They had to, you know. Plus it looked delicious.
That's right. Yeah.
Trey Parker's debut film was a similar story. Alfred Packer the musical. I don't know if you saw that.
The musical.
Musical about John Cena?
Yeah, they were out hiking. It was like during the gold rush, I think, and they just got stranded and they had to eat each other. But it's a story, semi-dramatic, I suppose, about about a real guy.
Sounds hilarious.
Especially if it's a musical. I mean, what the fuck?
What
But
do you
with South Park's
Okay.
humor, it's yeah.
Right. I guess you eat the gluteus maximus first, right?
Yeah, it's got the most meat.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do in the bedroom too, sleaze, right?
Oh shit!
It's the first thing I gotta eat. Get it?
To get it.
Thank you, Seth Rollins.
That's what they say about you.
That's what they always say. That rumor is true.
Yeah.
Oh, he just kicked himself out because of that.
Yeah, he's like,
He didn't mean it. It was
He's
a
like-
joke, Danny.
He was like, ass eating, I'm out. Can't do it. Can't do it. There he is.
Just kick me out.
Yep, I kicked you out. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
I saw the face you made after I talked about eating gluteus maximus, and I was like, I can't have him on the show anymore. Not one of us.
Yeah, you have to like it.
So John Cena is on Rogan. You know, Joe Rogan probably like this big compared to John Cena, because John, built like a Greek god still. Like he looks like Ernest Goes to Camp, but then he's like ripped. And then you got little Joe Rogan, and Joe was asking him asked him about the Taiwan incident and things. And again, Tony Hinchcliffe is sitting in on this this whole great interview, and I'm just like, please get him out of here. That voice, how he thinks he's a wrestling expert and all. I hate
God.
Wish John Cena would have ate him on the spot. But, he said about Taiwan and speaking Mandarin and getting caught up in all this stuff. And remember that when he had to apologize for saying the wrong things to China. So then he had to go on there and go, right? You guys like that, right?
Then he was
try to do
Juan
that
Gina for a bit.
Ting tong ping.
Juan Gina.
Yeah.
See, even Danny likes it. He's got the shirt that even likes it.
Right.
Shitty walk. The shitty walk.
Shitty walk.
So he spoke about that. He spoke about Vince McMahon a little bit more.
Sorry.
No,
Try the shitty beef.
Shitty beef. And poor Vince McMahon, he's catching flack from everybody. So John Cena, he's very good politicking out here. He walked that line. He didn't trash Vince. He didn't put Vince over. It was well played, John Cena. Yep. So that happened. He said it was a fragile, hot subject. He believes in forgiveness. Time heals. All these words. So he's on the fence. I don't like fence sitters around here, John Cena. Is he a shithead, or is he the best and one of your favorites? We all know what he thinks, though. I mean, come on, guys. Read between the lines. John Cena loves himself some Vince McMahon. He made John Cena. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reality with Vince McMahon is a lot of these guys wouldn't be where they are today. That business wouldn't be where it is today. Did he shit on people? Maybe. Did he hit on interns and put them on the payroll for sexual things? Maybe. But he created this big conglomerate. Butts.
So he also said, I'm for being accountable for actions. Vince can't shit on you if you're not there. And that's what I have to say about that.
This is
that
true.
Wasn't all his words. The first part was John Cena. The second part was me.
Right. So who's to blame? The people there or him?
Honestly, hey, man, I'm for accountability too, John Cena. Vince played a part in things, but so didn't the shitty, not the shitter, also played a part in this. Do you have to?
Nobody held her down to get shit on. Think about it.
That we know.
That we know.
But that it's basically told to us as if it wasn't that. They're saying it was all consensual. Yeah. But then, lawyers say that it wasn't. And if it wasn't, why would you put yourself in these situations? Because we've seen other messages and things where it's like, oh yeah, okay, sure, not with that necessarily, but with a whole bunch of other things. So listen, I just think people should be accountable too. Everybody should be. It's just I don't think the whole Vince McMahon is just a bad guy type thing. Maybe he is, but you don't have to play along. You don't have to be in Vince's world, do you?
Right.
Is he holding blackmail on you? If that we're talking about something else, I haven't heard about anything else like this. It's somebody getting reciprocated for doing things behind the scenes.
If you put yourself into certain situations, things are going to happen. Don't put yourself into that situation. I'm not at a party of people I know that are going to shit on other people or have Vaseline and all this other stuff and have cameras and roofies. I don't know. Call me silly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Vince climbs up ladders and things and then poops on people from a height. So, it is maybe his fault entirely, and people didn't get off their feet to lay down, so they could be pooped on or sit down. I'm sure at 80 or whatever he is now is real quick.
The poop didn't go to them. They asked for the poop. You know what I mean?
Them ladders.
That's what I believe. Right.
Wow.
Put a bullseye on their chest and they said, yes, please.
I'm just saying, Vince being called the founder of the company, I think they're kind of done with him until, who knows? I mean, I could see TKO selling WWE in the near future, years away. But that would mean we're going to get further and further away from the VKM days. This is just a signal to that. And imagine if he actually lives long enough and buys it back. Could you imagine? That would be something too. But
I don't think it would be allowed, with a
right
board of directors and all this other. That's why he's not a part of it, because they pushed him out. So even if he came up with a shit ton of money, I think they're still going to be like, we can't do this. Mm-hmm. And what's he going to do? He's 80 years old at this point, Yep.
We've been saying we think that they're going to keep his head cryogenically frozen. They'll place him inside an AI robot or something. He's never leaving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Philly Sports Pride. So you weren't at the freak offs with Diddy Sleaze?
Who said I was? That's the question. Was I?
I don't know. That's a big story this week too. 50 Cent, that whole documentary on Netflix. Him. I'm not bothering to watch any of this stuff. I'm not that interested. I know what's going on. I get it. I get the gist of it. I don't need to get that in depth with it. But I just love that 50 Cent is just, his hating is on another level. He loves being a hater. And of course, it's because people fuck with him too. It's not just all one way. So Puff Daddy, I think, got one of 50's girls or wives or baby mamas or something into the freak offs too back in the day. And 50 Cent's not going to forget that. So
no. And I actually watched it because I was bored the other night, and it's stuff we've already seen. I mean, there were a couple of things in there that it was during when they were gonna arrest him and stuff. He was freaking out. But it's shit we've seen.
Yeah,
so.
Wearing his Illuminati chain, right?
Yeah.
People are like, "What's that? Oh my God, it's Illuminati!" And it's like, well. Probably to some degree. There was a bodyguard, remember I told you a few months ago, that said he was bodyguarding for somebody, and that's one of the biggest people he was bodyguarding for was Puff Daddy. And he was saying how they had a whole goat's head that was dripping with blood in a closet on a stick.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And then he asked the person about it, and they basically got mad at him. They were like, ain't none of your fucking
It's a valid question.
Why who doesn't have a goat's head dripping in a closet at home on a stick? You're the weird
That's
one.
what I thought as I was worshiping mine,
I'm just saying that the world's pretty creepy out here. I think there is stuff like that. And Beyonce is in court papers saying that she's doing aggressive witchcraft and killing people's cats.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up sometime. So this is a thing. This is in court papers.
She claims she's killed people's cats.
This is allegedly in a boxing ring, right?
Yes.
I knew I didn't like her for a reason. All right.
Yeah. That's not going to win you favor with anybody, really. It's one thing if you like selling spells on Etsy, but if you then claim you're just like
Yep.
indiscriminately killing people's cats, that's.
And it was and one of her ex drummers. You know, these bands, they travel a lot with the talent. So. I mean,
they party and do drugs and have sex.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
And they do sacrifices and rituals, sleaze.
Right.
Let's
spin cats around and do fucked up shit.
Yeah. Coach, he wants to hear what Jess has to say about this Vince stuff from a woman's view. Please enlighten us.
Well, I don't want to get too into it, but I mean, I pretty much agree that there's two sides to every story. And, you know, as somebody who was in an abusive relationship, I also understand that there's a level of accountability from the victim side as well. So I don't know, like it's all hearsay at this point, right? Like there's no hard evidence. So I don't know. I don't really have like a strong opinion. If it happened, gross.
What do you think about women that are 40 years old that date 80-year-olds?
Oh boy.
And make like $2 million a year or whatever.
Yeah, no. I mean, like obviously you know you're getting into some sort of weirdness with that. So.
Yep. Uh-oh, I hear Braun Breaker again.
Oh jeez.
He's just going crazy. He won't let me do this show today. All right. So I don't know. I might have to wrap it up soon because I'm running out of notes. I mean, we already talked about Dragunov being the best and the US title being the best. The Wyatts and the MFTs are getting into it last night. The call out to Bo Leave.
Yeah.
That was a great promo.
Yep.
That was good.
I love the MFTs. I like the Wyatts. I think we need more of this. They should really give them a solid like half hour a week in some shape or form.
I agree.
Come on. Of course, you're not biased at all with that Tama Tonga love.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
Yep. So that happened. And then do we have no more and then?
No and then.
Oh, call up rumors. So Oba Trick and Ricky Saints and Jordan Grace, more wrestlers coming up, right? But that's just a rumor. But then we saw Obafemi and Ricky Saints on last night's SmackDown. Whoever wins their match at Deadline, I think that's tonight,
yes.
will take on Cody Rhodes at Saturday night main event. And I think that's a good idea. Who do you think will win that one, Oba or Ricky Saints?
That's a tough one. I want Obafemi. I'm a big fan of his. My personal opinion. But I think it's going to be Ricky. I really do because they're buddies and shit.
Right,
which will still be a great match because fucking Ricky Saints is fantastic, but I don't know.
That's how I see it too. I think Obafemi should win and come up first and let Ricky Saints, do his thing in NXT a little longer. But if he beats Ricky Saints, isn't it for the title or is it just for the right to fight Cody? Because if it's a non-title, I think then it's totally Obafemi. It's just the way to get him on the main roster.
Title match.
Is it?
I mean, they've had NXT title holders be in the main card for a while too, but then you'd have to lose it to somebody.
You could always vacate it. They've done that for certain people who get called up.
Right.
Because, I don't know. I kind of feel like Oba's done everything in NXT. Like, I really like him, but, like, he has gotten a little stale because, like, what else is there to do? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Gunther situation where it's like you can't always just be the very best and beat everyone all the time because then there's, like, no challengers. And I don't really think the men's division is strong enough to give him that in NXT anymore. So it's like I'd rather he gets called up. But then he can't win unless they vacate it. So I don't know.
Right. it's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge believer in Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints, whatever you want to call him right now. He's cool and everything. I'm sure he'll do well, but this definitely smells like Cody getting one of his friends on the main roster with him and really putting him over to everybody backstage. So I expect that in some shape or form. And that's all I got. Anybody else got anything that they want to talk about before we close this thing up?
No, I'm ready for bed. So
yeah. Working on 2 hours of sleep, right?
I'm fucking dead.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on. All the people in the chat, of course. Best chat in the world. HVAC in the house, in the building. You know, famous chatter out here. He knows all the dabblers. That's right. I've gotten many gifted memberships from him. Keep them coming. That's right. So, Danny, thank you. Jess, best in the world, right? And Sleaze,
yes, sir.
Expert journalist.
I am.
Right. We're all doing it. We're all killing it. Follow everybody. Follow I'm Just Saying. Follow at Danny Damage. Follow at the Sleaze 52 or the Sliz, we call it over here.
Yeah.
Ribshot says my signal is a bit off. Are Diddy's goat head, Beyonce killing cats, and the Vince lawsuit tied? Or are they separate stories?
No, it's all together.
Yeah, always. Everything's tied together here.
All of it.
Mm-hmm. Here's my music. So, Vince McMahon runs Freemasonry, right? Top 33rd degree Freemason, knows all about it. And then he's from New York, right? And then around there, Stamford, Connecticut. He met with P. Diddy one night. They went and cut a goat's head off, put it in his closet, and the bodyguard found it the next day.
Right.
And then they had consensual relationships.
And pooping.
With some, possibly, maybe. I don't want to step out of line now. But I think it's something like that. With poop and goat's heads. And homoeroticism.
And pee.
And other bodily fluids.
Yes. Sexy.
Ever see two midgets menage with a goat?
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's an old Wayne's brother joke. I didn't say it. I mean, I didn't say it, but they said it.
Yeah, you didn't say it.
Yep. A lot of callbacks. Great show as always. Thank you, Philly Sports Pride. I'll see you on the YouTubes as well. Everybody get liking and subscribing here right now, especially. Best show in the world. Many more shorts come in. A lot of clips come in. More lives. People are asking me to do more lives, and I will. How about that? Call me out. You think I'm going to hide from you fucking people? I'm not scared of you guys.
Nope.
So, more shows coming. Get ready for all that. Thank you for watching again. Thank you to my guests, of course. Best in the world guests. Hit the link tree, QR code, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. See ya. Bye. Thank you. Bye. See ya.